I'm Alyssa, I'm a pop producer, and today I'm going to be taking you through how I produced an intimate indie pop song, something that you would want to listen to when you were crying in the car or texting your ex. Think Maisie Peters, Gracie Abrams, Olivia Rodrigo, just any of the sad indie pop girlies. That's what we're going to be channeling today. And the song I'm breaking down is a song I produced called Fold by 𝐶𝐨𝐧'𝐭. Jared, if you will play Fold, I'll love you. I'll give you a little kiss on the cheek.
Can I even be mad if I knew who you were? This was exactly what it said on the tin.
But all right, let's go into the computer and I'll show you how to make a really sad song. The way that this song started was Claire sent me a voice memo of her like sitting down in the middle of the night playing the piano. Here's some of that demo.
Can I even be mad if I knew who you were? This was exactly what it said on the tin.
And so we wanted to take that feeling into the production and make it feel like Claire sitting down to perform the song to you in the middle of the night. So what we did to achieve that is we started with 2 piano layers. I kind of wanted it to intentionally sound like one of those shitty electric keyboards that like every kid has in their room that they write their first song on. Like this one, but a little more polished and a little more full. So that's why we have this one, which is a little bit more soft. And then we have this one, which is a lot quieter, but it's got more of that classic electric piano sound. Aside from the lead vocal, that is the main element in the verse and the pre-chorus. We just have a couple of ear candy moments, which I'm getting from 𝐼rcade, which is my favorite plugin. I've been bullying Output to sponsor me, and I still want them to, because I use 𝐼rcade in every single song. But here's what those little ear candy things sound like. They're just these like super pretty textures, which Gracie Abrams uses a lot. And then I'm thinking of like Making the Bed by Olivia Rodrigo. That's like a super lush piano-driven song that has a lot of like nice textural elements. And then things don't really pick up until the chorus. We've got the same production going through the pre-chorus, like I said, and then we introduce this tonal hit, which is just pitched to the key of our song and gives it like a little bit of rhythm, but it's not as intense as like introducing some drums. I wanted the chorus to feel like this massive gut punch. It makes you unwell when you listen to it because of how good it feels when the bass comes in. So I have this really low subby moog. I don't know how you say it. You would think I would know, but I don't. So we've got this really low sub bass, the gut punch bass that comes in the chorus. It sounds like this. And that's just following the root of the chord. I also wanted to introduce some more movement in the chorus, something that was subtle. So again, I didn't want to add drums in yet. I wanted it to still be really raw and intimate. So we added in this piano part and I doubled it on a rubber bridge plugin. So this is what that sounds like. It's very deja vu-esque. I hope I didn't copy it by accident. So it just gives it some more rhythm, helps it move along a little more. And then I think there's just one more element in this chorus, which is an electric guitar. And it is a super simple part. It's literally, again, just following the chords. It's just introducing like a little bit different tone, so it's not all just piano in various synths. Claire and I intentionally decided to leave like all those noises, like the squeaky guitar noises, because we wanted it to feel, again, very raw. And so I usually would edit something like that out, but it helped the vibe in this case. So we left that in, and I didn't edit the guitar super tight either. I wanted it to feel, like someone's playing along. So if you add all those small imperfections together, it makes it feel a lot more human. We considered not having any drums in this song, but we felt like the back half of the song really needed an energy pickup. So we worked really hard to make these drums fit in like this little space that we created for them. So the song wouldn't be overtaken by the drums, but they would help, move us along. So here's the kick. And then we change the kick pattern and introduce these sticks. And everything has a good amount of reverb on it and has all the high end cut out, so it feels really warm. And then in the chorus, Got that stick on the 4. And then that kick accent, just ba 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 ba. And that's just like accenting key phrases in the chorus. So that's all the drums are doing. Very simple, very chill. And then we have some impacts going into the chorus. So that's gonna like transition us into the chorus. Cinematic, you could say. Marvel Cinematic Universe. 𝐶𝐨𝐧'𝐭's Cinematic Universe. And then aside from introducing a couple other vocal layers, the chorus is essentially the same as the first chorus, just with those added drums. I also introduced a drone, which is just a 1-note synth part. I love drones. Drones belong in every single song. They do so much. They can create tension. They can create resolution. They can create a creepy, crawly feeling, that's tension. Anyway, we have a drone. Just chilling on that note that we've got through the entire rest of the song. That's all it's doing. Something cool about this song is that Claire nailed the scratch vocal the night we were working on this production. I think we might have started it after finishing vocals for her first song. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But she did the scratch vocals in one take, and then we went back a couple days later to try and do the vocals for real, and they did not sound as good. Like, technically her performance was better, but it lost a lot of the vibe and the feeling, so we went back to the scratch vocal. So let's listen to the completely dry scratch vocal.
Can I even be mad if I knew who you were? This was exactly what it said on the tin.
And since it was a scratch, I didn't take the time to like set up the mic or, make sure it was exactly perfect, because usually it's just one take, we'll do it again later. So I had to do a little bit more fixing than I normally would to make it sound like super polished. But if we put on all of the effects, this is what it sounds like. Processed.
And I jumped anyway, so does that make me worse? You laid your cards out on the table
and then the real magic sauce on this is this Lexicon 224, and I used a preset and I tweaked it, ballad vocals, and I just cranked it and made it feel super washed out and dreamy because I felt like that just perfectly complemented the song. So here's the vocal with a lot of reverb.
Can I even be mad if I knew who you were? This was exactly what it said on the tin.
And that's a little more heavy-handed than I would usually go, but something about that just felt so good in the context of this song. Let me play the vocal with the production so you can hear how it sounds.
Wound up dead instead. Can I even be mad if I knew who you were? This was exactly what it said on the tin.
It feels like it just fits around the production super nicely. Claire and I also recorded a bunch of harmonies to that scratch vocal that became the final vocal, but I'm not going to take you through all of that because I just wanted to focus today on the production and how we created the feeling of the song rather than get into the super technical details, because I think that's what matters way more than what plugins I used or how I did a certain thing. It's about the feeling. It's about the way that a song makes you feel. Am I right? Or am I right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something and you cried. If you have any questions about how I did something that maybe I didn't talk about, leave me a comment on this video. Here's more of Fold by 𝐶𝐨𝐧'𝐭. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want me to make more breakdown videos. And here's some B-roll of my dog. Okay, bye.
This was exactly what it said on the tin. And I jumped anyway, so does that make me worse? You laid your cards out